Respect is something that everyone wants, but the majority of people won't give it out until they believe it has been earned by the recipient first. It is necessary for them to have a deeper comprehension of who you are and the objectives you wish to accomplish before they can respect and support you. Everyone on this world is deserving of our compassion and kindness, regardless of their social standing or the circumstances of their past. Nevertheless, when others are aware that you are looking out for their well-being, it makes it much easier for them to appreciate you as a person. Because respect is a two-way street, you must first show basic decency and kindness toward other people. This is necessary in order to earn respect. If you genuinely care about the welfare of other people, the vast majority of the time those people will unpromptedly express their gratitude for the efforts you make to improve their situation in this regard. If you have the sense that other people do not value you, it may be helpful to examine the activities and demeanor that you exhibit. By self-reflection, a person has the potential to recognize unfavorable thought patterns as well as behaviors that may irritate the feelings of other people. Yet, it is essential to bear in mind that you cannot make everyone happy. So, when analyzing your own traits, you should make an effort not to be overly critical of yourself. It's likely that some individuals won't value you simply due to the pessimistic outlook on life that they have. This could be the case with some of the people you know. As a direct result of this, they have a pessimistic attitude on life and are quick to criticize others and the world around them, including themselves. Despite this, there is always a chance to win people over and express love whenever the opportunity presents itself, and you should take advantage of it whenever you can. Your capacity to help other people and demonstrate empathy will be an asset in the process of building both personal and professional ties for you. So, if you want people to respect you, you should do everything in your power to avoid indulging in the actions that are listed below. These are the reasons why others do not respect you, and you ought to be aware of them. Reason number 1: people may not respect you if you have no limits. If you don't establish boundaries with other people, they could get the impression that you don't value yourself. If it means having their friendship or earning their attention, you are willing to let them walk all over you. But a partnership that is built on dishonor and the fulfillment of one partner's needs cannot continue indefinitely. At some time, you will begin to feel irritated and wish that you had established more rigid boundaries right from the beginning. Those who fail to establish clear boundaries in their romantic relationships almost always do so for one of two reasons. Either they are insecure or they have a tendency to be codependent. It's possible that you could be so desperate for someone else's love and acceptance that you'd be willing to compromise your honor. You may not recognize evident indicators of abuse from others when you are feeling weak because you may not want to talk to them about it. This may cause you to miss obvious signs of abuse. Others will think it's acceptable to treat you poorly if they perceive that you don't place a high value on yourself. If you are dissatisfied with the way in which your relationships are developing, you should investigate how you currently feel about yourself before doing anything else. Our relationships with other people work as a mirror that reflects our own inner reality and can offer us priceless insights into our current levels of consciousness if we pay attention to what we learn from those relationships. Reason number 2: you never speak out in your own defense. People may treat you disrespectfully because of the way you carry yourself, which is another aspect that contributes to the problem. People won't take you seriously if you have a habit of caving in to pressure or letting others interrupt you when you're speaking. It is crucial to have a tone that is firm yet courteous whenever you are interacting with other people. This will help prevent others from taking advantage of your generous nature. Also, even if they don't always concur with you, the vast majority of people love authenticity and honesty. This is true even if they don't always agree with you. When they observe that you will not budge on significant issues, they will regard you with a higher level of respect. Reason number 3: you are someone who strives to make others happy. If you have the mentality that you need to please everyone and go out of your way to fulfill their needs, you will end up feeling depleted on the inside. Spending so much of your energy to other people while devoting none of it to yourself is a foolproof method for ensuring that you will be let down. In addition, people will not respect you if they assume that you will do anything they ask you to do without questioning it. Regrettably, people who are looking for an easy mark will usually take advantage of those who are the kindest and most generous in their search for a mark. That does not suggest that you should cut yourself off from the rest of the world and ignore the suffering of other people. On the other hand, if you consistently put the needs of others before your own and avoid making them angry, you will run out of things to contribute. If you continually cater to the needs of others without expressing your own perspectives, then other people can think that you are dishonest. They will respect you more if you share feedback and analysis on the strategy they are using. Reason number 4: other people still do not know you well enough. As was mentioned right at the beginning of this video, respect is something that must be gained via deeds and actions. Because of this, it's likely that others won't demonstrate their loyalty and admiration for you until they've had more of an opportunity to get to know you better. Even if this is the case, it does not mean that you have to tolerate rudeness or harsh treatment from others. On the other hand, you can't expect someone to offer friendship right away if they don't know your genuine intentions, because that would be unreasonable. For example, if you are a newcomer to the role of store manager, your team can take some time to begin carrying out your instructions. They are going to need some time to grow used to being around you, and in the meantime, they want to make sure that you are treating them in an equitable manner. After people have worked with you for some time and built up trust in you, they are more likely to perceive you as a leader. This is especially true if you have taken the initiative to take charge. Reason number 5: some people are entitled and self-centered, with no regard for others. Not often a person's attitude or demeanor are to blame when they are not respected. Sometimes people are unable to build healthy relationships because the attitudes and actions of others in their environment are poisonous. When people harbor animosity at another person over a period of time, it's possible that they will develop a mistrust of other people. There is also the possibility that they are conceited and believe that nobody deserves any respect. Realize that it is not always your fault when other people fail to appreciate the value that you possess. Some individuals are incapable of broadening their perspectives because of the egocentric aspect of their character. Those who have such a self-centered and inconsiderate worldview are likely to get into arguments with everyone they come into contact with. Due to the lack of value they place on themselves, it is possible that they will not even be responsive to expressions of love or compassion that are motivated by genuine care. Or, it's possible that they have gone through some horrific experiences in their lives, which have caused them to become reclusive and unfeeling toward other people. Even if the recipient is unable to return the favor, it is still appropriate to treat them with consideration. Last thoughts about why others disrespect you. Do you feel that there is a lack of respect for you in your personal relationships or in your work surroundings? If this describes you, I want to encourage you to never give up hope that you can win over their affections. Once a person has developed a deeper familiarity with another, they are far more likely to be able to place their faith in that individual. As the newly appointed manager, it is obvious that you cannot begin the position expecting immediate and unqualified submission to your authority. They would have to spend some time with you in order for them to properly assess your abilities and determine whether or not you are compatible with the team. You have the right to be treated with decency regardless of who you are or where you come from, and this deserves to be upheld at all times. If other people, after getting to know you, still do not respect you, it may be time to put up some barriers between you and them. Therefore, it is essential to be truthful while retaining your dignity at all times. This communicates to them that you will not give up, even when confronted with enormous opposition, and that is an important message. Last but not least, if you treat other people with respect, it is likely that they will treat you with the same consideration in return.